So if you like good ads, funny ads, give me a follow up here. And or maybe it's up here. I don't know. Hit that now, because I'm going to be loading this account up with some really great funny ads. And I have been. There's 3 or 4 or 5 up already. I'm a creative director, 30 years in the ad business, in ad agencies, doing a lot of national campaigns, H&R Block, Toro, Domino's Pizza, Burger King, Blue Cross Blue. It just, the list goes on and on. So I've been around the block a few times, and I always love bringing out good work because it's harder and harder to find these days in the age of data and transaction chasing. No one's really building bigger reasons, emotional reasons why we should care about their brands and appreciate them. So today we've been talking about lower budget stuff, and specifically we've been talking about Halloween. This is a spot I just found. It's kind of up to date. I think it's from last month, according to the dates on the super. And I want to talk about how cheap this spot must have been to make.
It's Negroni week again. And this year Ryan's invited someone spooktacular to help him celebrate.
Isn't that right, Tony Ogroni?
I will not make a martini. My name is Tony Ogroni.
Okay, who said anything about a martini? Tell the good people how to make a classic Negroni using Aviation American Gin.
I do not answer to you. My name is Tony Ogroni. And don't you fucking forget it.
What is up with you, man?
I'm sorry, Ryan. I love performing, but I sometimes find myself torn between my adoration for the audience and my desire to keep secret the very soul I am asked to bear.
Wow, Tony, that was some... Look, I thought we made a silly, oversized decoration to promote Aviation American Gin, but turns out that you're actually...
My name is Tony Ogroni.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, pick a fucking lane, Tony. Just go to negroniweek.com for the recipe. Shove your Socrates up your ass, Tony.
Okay, now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a minute, how is that cheap? That's Ryan freaking Reynolds. Well, Ryan Reynolds is a part owner of that gin. I think maybe even the whole owner. So he's not doing it for a paycheck. He's doing it to build his business. So with the cost of Ryan is really the time he spends away from his other business pursuits, which probably include things like his acting career, his production company, and I know he has an ad agency called Maximum Effort that he oversees and works with. So the time that you have with him would be limited. So you'd probably get, if in my experience working with celebrities, you might get an hour to have them get their performance in before they're off to do something else. So an idea like this is very cheap to produce. You've got 4 shots. You've got a wide shot that captures Tony Negroni, the inanimate object, the pumpkin person, and you've got the spokesperson and the table. So you got a wide shot for that. I'm calling Ryan the spokesperson. You've got a medium shot of Ryan for some of his lines, and you got a medium shot of the pumpkin's head for some of his lines, which obviously are probably put in post. They're put in after the fact. They're not put in during the shoot. And then you've got a close-up of the product, right? The gin on the table and the Negroni mix and glass and all that stuff. And that hand when when Tony Negroni's hand suddenly he's not an inanimate object. He actually knocks the gin over in spite against Ryan. It's a little more tension for the story. So this is not an expensive shoot. This is maybe 2 hours to go out and do this. I would bet they did it in somebody's backyard. Like that might even be Ryan's ranch or something, where they just go set this up and do it. It doesn't take a lot, and the rest of it is just cut it together, dub in the voices, and throw some stock music on there and some titles, and off you go. So easy and cheap to do. Not a multi-location shoot with character actors having to pull off multiple different performances, having to pull off multiple different locations, and hanging from helicopter. Who knows? But spots can get expensive, and this one by virtue of its simple singular location is not, and yet it's still enjoyable to watch. It's still fun to watch. If you like what I'm doing here, give me a follow. That would be awesome. Hit that button, and there'll be more to come. Thanks for watching.